in that this is 1920.
Yep.
We have to deal with the issue from 1718 and 1819, which is associated with Alliance Grant, which if you go to your revenue, if you go to your expenditure for the Board of Ed for 1819, which is the current year, that 18, I think it's the 18.6, so if I,
Yep.
okay. That 18.6, when it was budgeted, is inclusive of the Alliance money. That can't be. So what happened in 1718, the same thing was done. A number was adopted. So on the revenue side, you had revenue for education cost sharing, you had revenue for Alliance. The two were put towards the expenditure of the 1718. But they were actually spending that number for operating, plus they get the Alliance money, which that year was 1.1 million, I think.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
1.036, right?
1036 or something.
Yeah.
So 1718 was short the million. 36,000. So that was short in 1718. In 1819, the year we're in, I believe Alliance is 1.2 million, and you have it in the 18.6.
Yep.
So they're gonna spend 18.6 plus 1.2.
Yep.
So now we need 2.3 million to catch up for 1718 and 1819. What you have for this is 1920.
Yep.
So what we need to do is find revenue to drop back to the city equaling 2.3 million,
And besides this.
in addition to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a problem.
So what I was gonna say is of the 2.3, you really need 2.0 because you have 250 in the fund balance replenishment. I believe we could find $1 million with some shifts in how we have some property we sold, we have some unanticipated revenue, we could look at long-term liabilities. But you still need somehow to add to your taxes next year, another 1.2 million in revenue. Because the Alliance, although it rolls, if they were caught up, we would have to give them 2.3 million in addition to next year. So 2.3 becomes 2 million, you need $1.2 million to add on. And whether you want to add it to fund balance replenishment or Alliance grant, however we want to call it, you've got to add 1.2 million to that number. Then we're whole with the Board of Ed for operating an Alliance. The only thing I don't know is are we driving up the MBR by putting an Alliance?
No.